The next event on the program, a super lightweight contest, K1, proudly brought to you by Balmain Coffee. Make welcome, blue corner, Daniel Morris.
Alrighty, coming in from the blue corner for fight number 3, we have Daniel Morris. Now, Daniel has had 2 fights for 2 wins. He's from Evolution Gym in Rouse Hill. He's undefeated, and his career plans are to eventually go pro and transition to MMA. He's a southpaw and he's a pressure fighter.
I really enjoy watching southpaws, especially if they're putting the pressure on.
He's looking relaxed in there and like he's enjoying the moment. This is his moment. He just looked over to the crowd. And he said the first thing he's looking forward to is getting his hand raised.
Across the ring to the red corner, Lachlan Harvey.
All right, so walking out, we have Lachlan Harvey fighting out the red corner from the Strikers Lab in St. Mary's, Western Sydney.
That's it. Now, Lachlan is 1-1, so he's also had a couple of fights. Now, I don't know much about Lachlan personally, but Strikers Lab, they always come to trade. They get in there, they generally have heavy shots, they do some heavy low kicks, and they do put together some nice combos. So I think this could be a really good fight. We see both boys in there. Both looking relaxed, really enjoying the moment here.
Yeah, this has been the theme this evening so far in our first 3 fights. Everyone looking cool and relaxed.
Introducing firstly, blue corner, 65.8 kilograms, Evolution Gym Sydney, making his debut appearance. Introducing Daniel Morris. And the opponent across the ring, from the red corner, weighed in 66.6 kilograms, Strikers Lab Sydney, Lachlan Harvey.
Alrighty, fight number 3. We're getting through on this one pretty quick.
So we have Lachlan's head trainer, Franz Sanchez, just adjusting the headgear.
Now, Lachlan also said, after he gets his hand raised, he also said that his prediction for this fight is 5 minutes and 59 seconds of pure violence, followed by a TKO win in the last second. That's
wow.
That's a pretty hefty prediction. So we'll see if that comes to fruition.
Imagine that KO in the last second.
That's it. Talk about putting pressure on yourself. But I mean, if you can deliver that, geez.
We'll see.
And these boys are trading hands. Now, once again, this is a K1 rule set. Lots of kicks, lots of hands, but we're seeing predominantly hands from both boys here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of energy right now, and I expect that's going to settle down after the first minute or 2.
Yeah, that's it, as they warm up into this fight.
Yeah.
Because they have both been swinging for the fences here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, a big left coming from...
yeah, Lachlan's he landed a couple of nice left hooks there.
Oh, sorry, that's Daniel. Lachlan's in red. Oh, and saying that though, we had a big right from Lachlan there.
And Daniel with the straight left 2 times.
Lachlan's landing some heavy shots, and Daniel's eating them and pushing forward with pressure.
I'm seeing nice of him to not land anything else there.
Yeah. Beautiful movement in terms of getting out of the way here. He's reading those big kicks. Yeah,
and I've seen he's thrown a bit more of a curving punches, hooks.
We just saw a beautiful lead leg kick there by Daniel. Oh, and we get a return, pretty heavy one from Lachlan there.
I think that slid up into the cup. But this might help, actually. This might give them both a little moment to settle down.
Yeah,
find their own rhythm.
That's it.
You see this a lot in early fighters. They a bit of nervous energy in the first round.
That's it. And the crowd being in front of all their friends, family.
Daniel is landing that left hand very well.
That's it.
And
Daniel just is like, I'm going forward.
Yeah. Lachlan is throwing some big right kicks, but for me, his hands are just a little bit wild.
Yeah. Oh, and Daniel's really opening up here.
Yeah.
Really putting the pressure on. Oh, and both boys trade there. What a way to end the first round.
Well, that's a wild round. We'll see if it continues. As the energy drops a little bit, I think they'll settle down into it.
That's it. In that first round where we were seeing Lachlan come forward with some really, really heavy shots, and Daniel not wilting to that pressure, but his counter movement, his defensive movement and angles were really nice to actually evade quite a lot of those power shots from Lachlan. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, and Daniel, he landed a lot of beautiful straight left hands out of the southpaw stance, which is one of the money shots for the southpaws, and he's doing it well. A lot of them are easy to miss because he's landing them quick.
And it's always interesting when we see southpaw fighters in general, whether they're, you know, facing against another southpaw or an orthodox. It always throws up that different dynamic.
Yeah, the traditional saying is that southpaws have more of an advantage because they're always training or fighting against the orthodox, whereas the other vice versa doesn't work so much. The orthodox are usually training and fighting against other orthodox.
Oh, and they're trading kicks there, and that one came up just a bit high. Maybe not.
Daniel ready to go though. Oh.
And they are trading some heavy hands and leg kicks. So even when Lachlan is landing, Daniel is just not accepting that, and he's going, no, I'm going forward.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, he's coming forward with those hands.
Trading rear power straight and then hook.
Yeah, Lachlan landed some heavy shots there. See if he can capitalize on it.
Beautiful check there.
Yeah, beautiful.
Now, these are all power shots. These guys are going to have to get tired at some point.
Well, you imagine so, right? We'll see.
Oh, kicking the legs out. This is beautiful.
Lachlan is throwing that inside leg kick quite often, which is what you do, orthodox southpaw.
Ref breaks them up there, gives them a bit of room. We'll see. Oh. It appears Daniel's really, really loosening up and just sort of landing at will here.
He's got real good accuracy with his hands, Daniel.
Absolutely. Accuracy, and he's still moving out of the way of the return fire. He might get a stoppage.
He might be overwhelming Lachlan here. The referee is putting a count on him.
I think that's fair. You got to remember these guys are only pretty early into their fight career.
Yeah, that's the job of the referee to pause action when he thinks someone is being a bit overwhelmed.
And that's it. Fighter safety is always number one. Lachlan's composing himself. He's breathing hard here. Oh.
That big seat to the face won't help.
Oh. And that's a 10-second clapper. Let's see how they finish this round. Oh, 2 big body shots landed. 3.
Big left hook from Lachlan.
Doesn't seem to phase Daniel at all. He is so intent on coming forward.
That's a tough kid right there.
Wow.
All right, third round.
For both these boys only having had 2 fights each, this is a great one. Phenomenal fight so far.
Yeah, these guys, the last couple of fights are maybe a little bit more technical, but this is a wild one. This is a brawl, and these are really fun fights to watch. I would like to see Lachlan maybe have a bit more of a tighter defense with his hands.
Yeah, I feel like that's where this battle is being won. They both have that determination to go forward. They're both throwing big shots, and they're both actually throwing combos and stuff as well, which is good to see. But what we're seeing is Daniel is evading a lot of the shots, and then when he's landing, it is so accurate. And usually when you throw those heavy shots, if you don't land them, you end up in that awkward position.
Yeah, and it's a little bit of that power versus technique battle here. I feel like Lachlan, he's got some bombs when he lands, and Daniel is just landing a little bit cleaner.
And he's opening up with some head kicks. They were blocked, but man, he gets them up there quick. Oh,
beautiful left hook.
And Daniel is snapping Lachlan's head back there. We just got a warning about making sure that we don't hit in the back of the head. And we're back into it. And as we see here, they're trading, but in that particular exchange, not a lot was landed. I think they're starting to figure each other's games out as well.
Still, Lachlan has power in his hands. Daniel's got to be careful. Daniel moving around the ring beautifully. He's not allowing himself to get backed up into the corner.
Now, he just ate a flush jab to get in there then with no care in the world. He just ate that body shot. Someone get him a fight name. It's got to be something made of steel or something like that, because he just doesn't care.
Yeah, and their faces are neither of them marked up at all, so from what I can see.
They have started to slow down definitely here.
Nice left kick from Daniel.
You can see both of them breathing heavy here.
Oh, the referee's given Lachlan the count again.
Now, there can't be too much longer of this fight left, so we're going to see how they come out after this count.
Yeah, I'm sure Lachlan's going to come hard. I mean, look, he's had 2 counts put on him. He can't win this fight, but he's not going to stop him trying.
Clap it there. Let's see how they finish this fight. Let's see if Daniel can get that last second knockout. It doesn't happen for him, but man, what a performance anyway.
Oh, what a fight. That was a great fight.
Both guys should be incredibly proud of the performance they put on. Again, the gas tanks we're seeing on people, they're coming into these fights, even as amateurs with, little to no fight experience behind them, they're coming in phenomenal shape with, just great technique as well.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in just pure fitness. Pushing the pace can get you a long way.
That's it, and when you're able to go forward and create that pressure, you can break people. And we're not seeing anyone break here tonight because everyone's coming in such good shape.
Yeah, and once again, credit to the matchmakers here, because we've seen 3 fights so far, and all 3 have been very close and good fights, and varied. They're not all the same. So officials adjusting the sponsors on the ring, I think, maybe.
Yeah. There's the logo in the center of the ring. What's coming up a little bit there, so they've chosen to get rid of it.
I suppose it's a trip hazard, and you can't be having that. There's enough hazard in the ring as it is.
Yeah, they definitely get slippery in there with a bit of sweat, and as we go on, it'll just get slipperier and slipperier. And we go to the official decision.
Five pence after 3 rounds. Ringside officials have awarded this bout by way of blue corner, Daniel Morris.
Well, he didn't get the knockout, but...
No, he didn't. But...
still seems super happy with that performance, and I would be too.
Well, a win is a win, as they say.
And not just a win, it was a great performance. Man, he just came forward so hard. But again, still really, really impressed with the ability to evade some of those strikes.
Yeah, especially when the person throwing those strikes, there's a lot of power behind them. You have to evade them.